The Internet. It has created an insatiable demand for faster, better data and video transmission. The telecommunications industry is struggling to meet that demand for broadband with the development of an all-optical network. But today's slow, expensive, labor-intensive fiber optic component assembly processes can't keep up. All that is about to change. kSaria has assembled a team of automation experts from a variety of industries with one purpose: to automate the assembly of fiber optic components and modules. We've custom engineered a solution from the ground up to develop an integrated automation system that provides repeatability and reliability at every process step. kSaria is now pleased to introduce a family of integrated modular platforms for automating the assembly of optical devices. This family of standardized modular systems will fully automate the processes of pigtail fabrication, fusion splicing, fiber attach, and multi-fiber prep and attach. Each of kSaria's automation platforms is designed with a modular core architecture, which can be configured with different tools for different tasks and easily customized for specific applications without the expense and time associated with custom engineering. With kSaria Automation, you'll experience a new level of quality and production engineering. You'll be setting a new standard. Our first system is a fiber pigtail fabrication system called Prima. kSaria's Prima system begins with a reel of raw fiber and automatically processes it into a pigtail on a fiber work tray ready for the next process. Remarkably, Prima automatically pays out and spools this fiber onto a work tray, strips, cleans, cleaves the end, and attaches a ferrule, creating a pigtail every 30 seconds without operator assistance. Prima has 3 key modules: tray management, fiber prep, and ferrule attach. To start the process, simply load a cassette of 50 fiber work trays into the system, select a pre-programmed process recipe, and click Start. The tray management module will then load the trays into the system and transport them to the fiber prep module for processing. The fiber prep module contains 4 main operating tools: payout and spool, strip, clean, and cleave. First, the transport mechanism picks up the bottom tray from the cassette and brings it to the payout and spool tool. The payout tool then lifts the tray into position and spools a pre-programmed length of fiber onto a fiber work tray, coils it, and inserts it into an empty tray with the 2 ends secured for further processing. The spooled tray is then indexed to the strip tool, which strips a pre-programmed length of buffer off the glass by heating the buffer, engaging the blades, and stripping it off. Next, the tray moves to the clean tool, where a tank is filled with cleaner and positioned over the fiber. Now it is ultrasonically cleaned. After cleaning, the fluid is pumped out and the tank moves away from the cleaned fiber. The tray is then indexed to the cleave tool, where the fiber is tensioned and scored with a diamond blade which breaks the glass, leaving an optical surface on the fiber. When the fiber prep process is complete, processed trays are transported to the ferruling module for ferrule attachment. First, the ferrule is extracted out of a tube and positioned for attachment. Next, a metered amount of thermally curable epoxy is dispensed into the ferrule. The ferrule is then positioned onto the fiber and the assembly heated to cure the epoxy. After the ferrule is attached, a robotic manipulator places the pigtail into a secured position on the tray, and the tray is unloaded into an empty cassette. When the cassette is full, the machine stops and signals the operator to change the cassette. It's that simple. Imagine how Prima will revolutionize your manufacturing process, increase throughput, and reduce labor costs. All process steps are controlled by the operator. Prima's easy-to-use software is powerful and flexible enough to be configured to meet a variety of specifications. To run the machine, all the operator has to do is load a cassette, select a recipe, and click. Prima will keep running until all the trays in the cassette are processed and signal when the cassette is full. Then, the operator simply loads another cassette and clicks to start the process again. This software program is intuitive and can be programmed for multiple levels of access for different users to control access to recipes. To program recipes, simply click on the recipe icon to set process parameters for each tool. There is also a comprehensive event management system in the software that tracks all events and errors. This feature logs all system events as they occur, including warnings and errors. If there are multiple events at once, the system will prioritize events, putting the most important ones at the top of the list, and warning the operator if there's an error that needs immediate attention. Another key feature of the software is the Profiles tab. This feature allows you to change a single parameter of your process that is common to many recipes across the board, making it much easier to keep your recipes up to date and to program for special applications. In addition, kSaria has designed Prima with a statistical process control system that allows you to monitor significant system parameters. That means you can set preventive maintenance clocks, set limits for preventive maintenance, and track frequency of all system events. This way you will see what events happen most often. At kSaria, we not only develop the equipment, we support it and will continually improve it. That means you'll always be able to meet the manufacturing challenges for optical network products. kSaria is developing automation solutions for the entire industry and a full range of assembly processes. We're creating the standards for automated assembly of fiber optic products. We're already changing the industry, and this is just the beginning.